Alright guys, I am officially in Phoenix. I was going to update sooner, but I got about 35 miles away from Tucson, and I wasn't feeling very well for some reason, so I got to a rest area, pulled over, and slept for a few hours. Woke up, felt a lot better, got back on the road, got to Phoenix. Everything's pretty much right where I remember it. Some names of stuff have changed, but I still know the area pretty well, which is surprising considering I haven't been here in 8 years. Yeah, I walked around Walmart for a little bit. Looked at some shoes and stuff here. They had a couple things that I might get. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to check prices at a couple other stores before I commit to anything. So yeah, I'll probably be in Phoenix for a couple hours before I get on the road to head to Vegas, just because I know where stuff's at around here as opposed to Vegas. And it's only the 6th, and I didn't plan to get to Vegas till the 7th, and I'll easily be there by, well, if I left right now, I'd easily be there by later tonight, early morning. Regardless, if I leave later this afternoon, it still puts me into Vegas by the morning of the 7th. So according to my map, let's see, I get back on the 10 West, get on to 17 North towards Flagstaff, which I came across the bottom of the state, or the country, I should say, because I wanted to avoid Flagstaff because there's snow up there usually this time of year. And last time I drove through there, I spun out on a patch of ice because some jackass cut me off, and I ended up in a ditch and had to sit there for about an hour until a police tow truck came by and pulled me out. And kind of a pain in the ass. So I was trying to avoid Flagstaff, but I still have to go through Flagstaff to get to Vegas, so I could have came across 40 the whole way and probably saved myself a lot of time and gas. But anyway, I've made it to Phoenix at least, so even if I went no further, this is my final destination. I'll be coming back here after I go to Vegas, but the whole point of going to Vegas is for CES, so that's what I'm doing. But once I get on to 17, then I have to connect to a couple other roads. Then I get on to 40. Looks like the longest stretch is 20, 30, that's another 50, 106 miles once I get on to 93, and then another 77 once I start getting towards Vegas, so that'll be like going across Hoover Dam and stuff like that. So roughly estimate about another 200 miles to get over to Vegas, which isn't that bad. That's about half a tank of gas, which is about right where I'm sitting now. So depending on how much running around town I have to do and wasting gas in local traffic, I might just make it there. Well, I'll have to fill up at least one more time, but that'll be gas for getting around in Vegas and probably halfway back to Phoenix afterwards. So I might actually budget my gas a little bit better than I planned. I still have a couple extra tanks that I wasn't expecting to have, but all in all, I think it'll work out pretty good as long as I don't piss away too much gas sitting idle like this. I didn't waste as much at the rest area this time. I started up the car and got some heat for a little bit, but I didn't doze back off with it running, so didn't waste too much there. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling now. There's a Payless right over here that I want to go look at shoes. There's another one up on the other street. This one doesn't open till 10. I'm going to assume it's the same for the other. It's currently 7:30 local time, so 8, 9, 10. I got about 2.5 hours to kill. I gotta go find out what time the mall opens because I might go look there for some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go drive around a bit, find out what time places open. There's birds on my roof apparently. But anyway, yeah, so I made it to Phoenix. I still haven't figured out a place to get the laptop working, so I'm not sure when I'll get to upload these. Probably not till I get into Vegas. I'm going to try and hook up with a friend of mine that lives out there and see if I can use his electricity to fix my computer. If not, I said I could do maybe 2 nights in the hotel. I might have to do one at the beginning of my trip and one towards the end of the trip. So yeah, we'll figure that out when we get there. If my budget on gas is working out pretty well, then I'll probably be all right with that. So anyway, that's it for this update. I'm going to stop rambling now and go do some stuff so I can get back on the road and get to Vegas for CES, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next installment, the next update.